Okay, can. Yes, nice one, man. That's good fish.
Hey, the fishes are on fire, man.
Yeah.
Another nice one on the X-Wrap.
Yes, there's a fish. Nice. Small one. Okay, let's go. There you go. Yeah, it's just with big
A lot of
ZT,
lampang.
lampan,
Hmm.
yeah, stingray as well.
Totoro ah.
Yeah, go further down lah. Yes lah, no ice cream. Wow, nice color.
X-Wrap 08
Very nice.
on BFF, man.
Yeah, man, look at it. Cool. was a decent fish. Look at the double swirl. Good size? Oh, okay, can. It's a nice one, man. Oh, the colors are very nice. Colors are very nice.
Yes lah, on the slow BFS.
Yes. See you. Nice one.
Yes lah,
Yeah,
BFS man.
Nice. Yes lah. Another one. Sweet. Not bad, not bad. Tiny one. Oh, okay lah. Smally. Okay, very good. Small one. Never mind. Still good fish. I saw another rice again. Once I change the lure out, then the leader start to rise again. Yeah. Yeah, very weird. Oh yes, on. Okay, we are on. Oh, such a good fight on the Shad Rap. Oh yes. Okay. Yes, got you. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's let her go. There you go. CDE. Oh yes. Oh, off. Oh, that was a miss.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad. The Shad Rap Elite. This is a small one.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Oh yes. Oh, that's a good fish. Good size, bro. Flat wrap. Flat wrap. Oh, good size, bro. Good size. Oh yes. Okay. This is a good fish. A very good fish.
she goes.
Oh yes, on. Oh, off. Damn. Damn it.
Yeah, all right, man.
Oh, nice.
On the X-Wrap.
Nice. Check that out. Nice action. See you.
Not bad. Another one on the X-Wrap. Yeah, pretty cool, man.
Nice one.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay, man.
Okay, the fishes are on fire, man.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Another nice one on the X-Wrap.
See you. Hey, that's